And we're live.
Wait, are we? Are we live?
We're live.
Jolly good. Hello.
Hi, people of YouTube.
I'm just about to tank up, and before I do, I'd introduce our special guest, all the way from Colorado via Japan. It's CaptJasBlog. Hello, CaptJasBlog.
Hello.
Howdy.
Everybody.
I'm going to be asking you for tips later on how to get across Japan for no money. There we go.
Hello.
Hello.
And we have children, as usual, and no animals. Although Jenny Silver may join later, and her dog may join as well. So I don't know.
Oh.
Is she called Ginny Silver because of the hair stripe?
Yeah.
I think so.
Cool.
Yes. I have no other name for her. We shall ask her later.
It's pretty cool.
I just want to know if she's related to what is that comedian? The old guy. Oh man, the comedian, American. Something Silver. What was his name? Come on, people.
On a blank.
Yep. It's gone.
Oh, she's just messaged me. She's going to be late, but I mean she's welcome to join anytime. So.
Oh, cool. And she has the link.
Yes, I've sent her the link.
Oh, excellent.
Yay!
Oh.
So who have we got in?
Walking Casinos here. Very good.
Ah.
Now
Hello.
I see Eric is online.
He's doing some kind of game jam. He said. Eric.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. He said he couldn't watch. Oh, he might be able to watch, but he couldn't pop in.
Yeah, he's going to be busy all weekend doing that.
Yeah, he told me about that. So I met Nanimo guy through his cousin, because his cousin and I went to school together, and I've seen. Have you guys seen some of their games? That's insane. I think they do it's 48 hours, and they give them a theme, and they just sit there and just drink Monster and just sit on the computer in a room together. It seems really cool, man. I'm jealous. I don't know. They're cool.
Excuse me, I'm just having my chocolate teddy bear, as you do. There we go. Excuse me.
And
yeah, man, I already ate.
Having what's left of my coffee from my oldie mug. Remember oldie? We remember you.
We'll start the show in a minute. Don't worry, audience.
Yeah, almost. I'm having a Bundaberg ginger beer.
Ooh.
Because, I don't drink beer.
And I'm having my usual. Actually, I'm having King's Cream today.
Ooh.
Tasty.
It's good to be the king.
Better to be the emperor.
Tastes oddly like watermelon bubblegum.
Poor tyrant.
Well, I'm having Californian Chardonnay, but there we go.
Dang. Yeah, I wish I had some stuff. Everything's already been eaten. Robert, I saw, I was creeping your profile too, and I saw that I think you posted a blog about some diet.
Oh yeah.
That you've lost a lot of weight, and how's that going? Because I'm always trying to diet as well.
Oh, it's going pretty well, except when I deliberately eat the wrong foods, because the idea is to get your body working as efficiently as possible. So that when you eat the wrong foods, you gain weight faster than you would otherwise. So you have to really watch that. So eating things like these don't do anything positive for me. The shortbread.
Yum.
But no, I've lost 20 odd pounds since August.
Oh wow.
And I have to add, that was doing a little exercise, just isometrics. Isometrics at work.
I've lost maybe a kilo or two because my gym visits have become less and less consistent as the months have gone by.
Yeah,
it's a bit difficult to go to the gym at midnight every night.
Yeah. Flaxseed oil, I've got that.
Yeah. I supplement with either cold pressed fish oil or flaxseed borage oil, anything that has omega-3 in it, so I can balance out the omega-6 in my body. That's a big part of to help keep you, because your body needs omega-3 and 6 because it can't make those, but once it has those, it can make everything else it needs. including the hormone that lets you access your stored energy. So if you are not, as soon as you take sugar, your body's going to store it, or you're going to use it. But if you're not taking sugar in, then your body can access the stored energy, which does help.
Oh.
It helps greatly for me. My body fat percentage went down from 33 to 28 so far, so it's not as low as I would like it, but it's getting there.
Yeah, it's a process, man. It's slow. I think a lot of people give up too early, and like my biggest problem is that like I would do stupid diets that were just like impossible to keep. So I'd be like, all right, I'm gonna be like vegan, really strict, and it's super hard to do that in Japan, and plus you can get a lot of fatty stuff that's vegan. I know a lot of vegans that are like huge, you know. So
yeah, because
I would do that. I'd be like really strict, and then you feel like you're tempted, and you're like, all right, fuck it, and then you eat some chocolate. And then for me, I have the mindset like in for a penny, in for a pound, screw it. I broke my diet, so I might as well enjoy it. And then I just kind of like binge and eat sorts of chocolate. Like so lately, I've been trying to do the calorie counting. Have you ever done the MyFitnessPal kind of thing?
I haven't, but I know that I need to take in about 2,900 calories currently to maintain my weight. So I can work with that. My scale tells me that because I have a body fat scale, which is very helpful. Very helpful. Yeah. And they're so cheap now.
Yeah. It's pretty good, man.
A friend of mine just bought one that really it gives you complex readings. It memorizes 8 people. All you have to do is stand on it and knows who's standing on it. It was $55, and it's hard to beat that. Like mine back in 2002 cost $240.
$240 for a weighing scale? Hell.
It's a Tanita, first of all. It's a Tanita sports model, so you can adjust for different levels of sports activity. But the new scale will tell you your bone density, tells you your body fat percentage, then how much body water you have. It tells you
how long you're going to live. No.
Well, yeah. But I like that. It's your bone weight and body water percentage.
How does it do that?
It sends electrical impulses through your body, so I guess it can determine. Because they've been doing that for so long, they can tell what is what by the resistance.
Wow.
It's the NSA. Cool. No, it's got a link to the NSA.
Yeah, my friend's scale is Bluetooth enabled too for those bracelets and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
It all works.
I remember.
Oh, okay.
Am I fat? Like with your smartphone, you send it off. Comes back.
But as far as I don't know. I found the best thing is to be try a little bit of each and not stick to one. As far as
that's the same with everything, really. Yes, try a little bit of each and never stick to one.
Yeah, I mean, except for making sure I have the omega-3 and 6, I go all over the map. It's like one meal at a time. If you know you're going to have a lot of sugar, you can forget that meal. That's a write-off. But fat isn't too bad, and fried food, it's not too bad either. It depends on what you're fried in.
That's all right. I'm all right then. I'm good.
Yeah, look at those Okinawans and all that fried pork. I mean, I envy their diet.
Yeah, that was some of my favorite food, actually, was like the Okinawan stuff. But I think part of it is maybe because it's more American influence, and so that's like, it's the delicious fatty fried. Like I remember, I actually never had been to Okinawa. I only was in the southern part. And the convenience stores have just like more Okinawan kind of stuff in there. And I didn't know it, and I was with my girl, and I was asking, like, man, this looks so good, and there's like bacon mixed with like onigiri, like what is this? And she's like, oh, it's because it's from Okinawa. And like every time I'd eat something, I thought, wow, it's just so good. What is this? Okinawa, every single time.
Onigiri Pop-Tart.
Now they do have quite the exercise regime too.
They have quite the what?
Exercise regime in Okinawa.
Right. See, I think that's what I've learned too, is that like Americans, we just don't exercise at all, and you drive everywhere. In Japan, like they live a really long time, and they eat a lot of carbs, and they do that, but it's because they're just constantly exercising, especially if you're in the bigger cities, right? So.
Or they're being worked to the bone. Mr. Cordyceps.
The Nude Sexting
I like that one.
The Nude Sexting Association. The NSA.
Oh.
You should see the messages that fly between us 3 old dudes. I mean...
well, no, it's just you and Speed Gimp, really.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah, man.
So that doesn't happen very often anymore.
How long have you been back in America now, then, Captain?
Yeah. Let me get that out of the way too. People always have trouble. My tag, it used to be my gamer tag was CaptJasBlog or CaptJasBlog, and this vlogging thing was just supposed to be a side project. I like to do animation and kind of journalist wannabe stuff, and so I did CaptJasBlog, CaptJasBlog, and so a lot of people are like, what the hell? It just looks like gibberish. But it's too late now to change it. I've been back in the States for about 2.5 weeks about.
Oh right, only 2. Oh right, yeah. So just back. Oh yeah.
Maybe even a little more. November 17th, about. I just got back.
Oh, because you said before, sort of now you're back in the States. You've got this sort of nostalgia to go back to Japan. I was thinking, oh, you must have been back for a while. But it's like I've been back for a month now, since I went, and I mean, I still want to go back. I've made a special sign in honor of your hitchhiking. Here we are.
Oh, baby.
Come to the camera.
Come to the camera. Here we go. Oh, hello.
This my wife.
Let me click on
Sarah.
Grammatically correct.
I don't know the bottom kanji.
And the bottom kanji is Oni-san, which is what you say to Japanese women over 30 who are attractive and you would like to flatter.
What did you say?
What? Not about you. No.
Beautiful, man.
This is like it says going to Japan, English gentleman, Oni-san. Okay. There we go.
So good.
He carried that around Japan.
There's a picture somewhere when I first came to Japan. I said that I was trying to look for jobs. I went there. I wanted to be a male stripper. I watched some documentaries. I was like, that'd be awesome. And I just did Google Translate. It was before I learned in Japanese, and it's like Meiru stripper hoshii or something like that. And people come by and they're like, no, dame, take that away. Get that sign out of here. All right. I thought it was cool.
Yeah. Well, that's not my intention when I want to go, but I'm just going to visit. I'm not going to be a male stripper. I'm going to scare people off.
There's probably a market for you over there, Simon.
Well, yes, you can rent middle-aged men in Japan. Women can rent middle-aged men. So
there you go. See,
a chair ready for you.
After the show, I may private message Michael with host club information.
Yeah, so Sarah will step in for me while I'm at the doctor, but I should be back for the end of the show, though.
Oh, okay.
It's not quite time. I think 7:45 I'll just shoot out of here, or 7:40 probably is better. Oh, Kaysen just shared our link.
Hey, thanks, Kaysen.
Oh. Yeah, how are you guys seeing this stuff? I'm just looking at the chats.
Oh, I have Facebook open.
Yeah.
Just looking on Facebook, okay.
Yeah.
I remember last...
Yeah, carry on.
Yep.
You remember last what?
We did a group hangout with Nanimo guys sculpting thing, and I remember there was a bunch of comments and I couldn't see where they were. And I was like, what? Yeah. So that's on the group chat. So Facebook, I'll see that too. So yeah, how long did it take for you when you got back to Miss Japan, Simon?
About 10 minutes.
Yeah, it doesn't take long.
It's like it's. I'm hoping. I'm planning to go back in May. It all depends on my work, whether they'll let me take, because I took time off outside of my usual holiday time to go last time, and I shall have to do that again. So I'm going for 2 weeks. Bye bye. How amenable they will be to that for me to do it again is what's going to determine whether I shall be able to go. But I do want to go back because I've still got a lot of people to see and new people to see, and hopefully this time I'll actually see more things as well as people, because last time I was just hanging around with lots of people, which was fun. It's nice, good, but I didn't really see any sights so much. But I mean, you saw the bit with the shamisen player. There's more coming in a later video, because those were two girls that I sort of saw on Rocket News, And then I sort of friended them on Twitter, and then I friended them on Facebook, and then I thought, well, I'm going to Japan, I might as well sort of meet up with them. So I did. So I watched them sort of do a live shamisen gig in Ueno Park, and then we went for lunch. It was rather nice.
Wow, that's really cool. I think honestly, I like that about the people, you know, because like a lot of people would say, "Oh man, you're from Colorado. Do you ski? Do you snowboard?" And like, not really. It's kind of expensive. There's like the families that do it, yada yada. Same thing. A lot of locals like never went to Tokyo Tower, and they are like from Tokyo, and so I mean, yeah, there's a balance. Like I like when people visit me, because then I finally get around to doing the stuff that like you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, if you came to Belgium, I would you know, you would go, you would see all the sights, and I would see the sights too. Oh right, yeah, great.
Oh, so Simon, when are you going to Switzerland?
When am I going to Switzerland? I have been to Switzerland.
Frederick, I missed him.
A long time ago, in the northern part of Switzerland. Went to some.
Do you suggest it?
I would. Yes, Switzerland was rather nice. They do actually have cows with cowbells and hills and things, but it was strangely during a heat wave. So it was very odd to be in Switzerland during a heat wave. I mean, you expect it to like snow and mountains and things. It was bloody hot.
I think yeah, like as you were saying before, the grass is always greener. And now I've been in Asia, so I want to go to Europe. I want to go to Belgium. I want to go to Australia. I want to see the other exciting stuff, man. But realistically, I'll probably go back to Japan.
You don't want to go to Australia. Australia sucks.
What do you call the bros in Australian? There's a term for it. It's for like the kind of like the trailer trash of Australia. What are they called?
Oh, the bogans.
The bogans. I was going to say sheep, but that's New Zealand. Sorry.
Bogans.
Yeah. Bogans. I always see videos of that. That was my stereotypical.
It's no. Everyone is mostly everyone in Australia is like that, except me. And
yeah, I would be like that. I would be getting burnout with long hair. That's what I did with my car.
No, but that's a redhead. That's not a bogan. Bogans wear. How can we describe bogans? I have a T-shirt on that says, "This is Australia. We eat meat pies, drive Holden cars, and have sex with the sheep." I don't know. And no, sorry, that's New Zealanders. And the bottom line will probably read something like, "We speak English, we're full, fuck off," or something like that. And
so yeah, don't go to Australia, basically.
They're really tolerant people.
Well, I drove Chryslers. Does that count?
Pardon?
I was a
How does that relate to Australia?
Well, I was still doing. I had my car low in the front, jacked up at the back with extra wide tires, and I did burnouts at every opportunity.
So did I.
What do you call that?
I had pump up.
There are no bad places in Canada. They're all very polite. Even the hobos are polite. Excuse me.
Well, that much is true, but yeah, the Trailer Park Boys is quite a popular show here in Canada.
Yeah, that's pretty good. What's the nickname for them though? Because like in America we call them Hicks, and so you call them Bogan in Australia. So what about Canada? What are those Trailer Park Boys called?
Well, sometimes we call them one-toothies because they only usually have one tooth. Also, or just rednecks. You know, standard term, but one-toothies is one of my favorite terms. Well, we also call them something else. Inbreeders.
Inbreeders. What's the Japanese term? Is there a Japanese term for this? Any Japanese viewers out there?
Well, yeah, that'd be interesting.
What's the Japanese?
What do you call the Japanese redneck?
Yeah. Huh. There was one guy. That's how I started smoking again. I started smoking cigarettes while I was hitching because it was, I forget where it was, in Shizuoka somewhere, and I was at a truck stop, like camping out in a sleeping bag outside, And the guy came up, he was like the janitor, and yeah, he had one tooth, and I had no fucking idea what he was saying. He was speaking Japanese, and it was simple. It was something like, Ohio, but he just like had such a strong accent. But yeah, and then he just like, he's like, oh, he bought me some coffee, and he bought me some like whatever bread, some like chocolate thing. I was like, oh man, thank you so much, And then he's like, oh, cigarette, except like in Japanese, whatever accent. I was like, no, thank you, no, thank you. Like, arigato gozaimasu, thank you. And he did 3 times, and then he literally shoved it in my mouth and lit it.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah, okay, so but yeah, what is that called? I know that they can't understand the accent in like Aomori in like the north where those mountains are.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what that. It's like nani nani ben. I mean, Simon, your Japanese is pretty good.
No. Thanks to Google Translate. All thanks to Google Translate and very accommodating Japanese friends.
That's good. Good for me. I don't have to speak Japanese. Yeah, what is that called? I don't know.
Suguru, Phoenix 787. Suguru is a region in Aomori. Yeah.
Yeah, in video games they're like the necromancers or something like that, but now they call them Hicks, Inaka, something.
Inaka Ben. I don't know who that would be.
Pretty cool, man.
Chi-Chi's. I used to go
if
to
you're watching
Chi-Chi's.
Jenny, now would be a good time to pop in anytime.
Yeah. Hey, look at that. There she is. Jenny's over
Hey, like magic.
Hey.
I feel like such a schlemiel. There we go.
Oh, you are not a schlemiel. How's it going? I feel like I just interrupted everything.
Ooh,
You guys.
that's a big microphone you have there, Jenny.
Jenny, we have to ask you a question.
Uh-oh.
Okay, your knowledge of Japanese. What is the Japanese for redneck?
Oh my god.
Japanese IRL. Here we go.
Like we have bogans in Australia.
Oh my
So
god. Okay, so like, I
Does
don't know.
compromise you
what
in
we
any
were
way? Don't worry. If it would compromise you in any way.
There's like inakamono. Maybe that's it, inakamono. But I don't know if that's really like hick. There's like the Yankee, like which is basically like Yankee Japaneseified, and it's like it's kind of like I don't know. It's not really hick though, but.
That's so Yankee. I've seen some of those people riding around, and that's like I think Japanese people who want to be cool with the image, like the stereotype of an American. The arrogant. They like fight. They're almost like Yakuza wannabe, and they drive motorcycles and have crazy like. Oh, I hate that that's the American image, but it's kind of true.
It's a little bit embarrassing. It's like that's what you think we are.
Right.
Well, I don't know. I'd have to think about it. Like, are you talking about like an American hick or like somebody in Japan who's just?
Well, yeah, the Japanese version of an American hick. Yeah.
Japanese version of the American hick, probably Yankee.
Well, like, what do you call the people in like Aomori? Like those people that are like real inaka, like so like the equivalent.
I think we would just call them like inakamono.
I didn't know. So mono means thing, right? Inaka is like kind of rural area.
Or like person. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. You guys caught me at like the wrong time. I'm ridiculously tired right now. I can barely even remember what I'm called.
It's Jenny. Jenny, you're right.
Oh my gosh, it's in the comment section. Jenny, there I am. Thank you, Sean.
Kay was just asking me on Facebook what's a redneck, so I'm trying to explain to her what a redneck.
Oh, I should learn something new today.
Yeah, because I don't know if there's like the same, like I don't know if people in like way in Hokkaido or Aomori or those places have a reputation for being like hickish like we do. Like we do. Like yeah. Like I don't know if they're like Donald Trump loving and racist or whatever.
Kay-san says
no offense, Donald Trump fans, but total offense, Donald Trump fans.
Kay-san says she's not sure what a redneck is, but in Japanese it could be netoyo.
Netoyo.
Well, that could be specific to Akita. I don't know.
Maybe. Yeah, I'm not sure. My maybe that's something that I need to look into is I need to have more interactions with Hicks in Japan.
What do you call,
that seems to be something that I'm lacking.
If they're anything like bogans, you want to steer right away from them.
Yeah, but you've been doing like some hitchhiking and stuff like that too. Like, have you encountered any hickishness?
Yeah. That was the guy who shoved a cigarette in my mouth. He's super nice, but I had no idea what he was saying. No clue. It was such a thick accent. And it sounded like the equivalent of a hick. It was just kind of like nasally and just kind of like slurred together. And like, I don't know what he's called though. But yeah, I was gonna ask you.
Maybe he was just drunk.
I have a hard time understanding older people too. Like,
well, you understand us perfectly. We were all right.
Well,
you guys aren't old. You just think you're old.
Whatever.
I'll be 50 next month. Come on.
Like Johnny Depp is 50. And like Tom Cruise
I'm 50. I'm already 50.
What?
I don't know. That's like nothing in guy world. You guys don't have to worry about it. It's us women who are the Crispus cakes.
Wow. I was told that once you turn 50,
Don't worry.
everything starts to hurt.
Everything starts to hurt.
Everything starts to drop off. No, sorry. What?
Well, it tries to drop.
But you're in America right now, right?
Well, I'm in Canada.
Okay. I was gonna say, well, that's close enough. There's like painkillers there. You'll be fine.
Oh yes. Actually, I don't even like painkillers really. I avoid them. Other things I like very much. Like this one, I like this one a lot. The I don't care pill. And the one that goes along with it, the I don't give a fuck pill.
I love those.
Yeah,
So
I love
really
the ones that make the
It's all
give a
the same
shit
bottle.
factor go down.
Yes.
I'm looking in the comments now. Oh, Jenny, I see Mana-chan.
These are my favorite.
See, we have animals. We have animals on the show.
Modafinil for the win.
All right.
No, I'm pretty sure that was just Sarah walking through the back yawning.
It was. Yes.
How is Sarah? Hi, Sarah.
Oh, he goes. I'm pretty sure that was just Sarah walking through the back yawning.
Yes, it's just three old dudes. Happens every week, you know.
Yeah, I actually have to pop out to the doctor in a little while, so Sarah will be taking my place.
Oh, that's right. It's morning out there.
Yeah.
But we're getting hick information here in the comments from Kran.
Oh yeah. Lucas has it right. Robert has his bottle of fuck it all. Yeah.
Fuck it all.
Yeah, it's a 2-part dose, but that's quite the appropriate designation. So today I'm going to my doctor in character because I'll be back before the show's over. So the doctor's going to see my hat because I need more modafinil.
He's going to give you a much stronger prescription when he sees that.
Oh, I hope so. That's my favorite.
I thought, fuck it up, toll. I thought you said fuck it all. I was going to say that fuck it all would probably be Cialis or
I do live near my doctor.
I want to see you. Come here. What are you doing over there? Come here. Oh, she brought you guys a toy. She brought her.
Oh, that was very sweet.
Menorah. That's a chewy menorah.
Yeah.
Oh, as long as it's got the squeaky.
We are so Jewish. Oh my God.
Our dog's allowed in the synagogue.
That's a question. Are there Jewish dogs and non-Jewish dogs?
I've heard that there are people who go so far as to have like a dog or I think it's called like a bark mitzvah.
Really?
Like people who are really crazy will give their dogs a bark mitzvah. This is like a recent thing. I've never actually seen one or heard somebody.
They are part of the family. They are part of the family.
They don't cut them, do they?
Yeah. I don't know. I think I would do it jokingly. Like I would give her a cookie and be like, "Oh, it's your bark mitzvah, ha ha ha." But I don't think I would actually have a problem.
Meow mitzvah for.
So there's girls, like women in their usually like a little bit older, who have tiny little dogs in Tokyo in the baby carriages. Have you seen those?
Oh yeah.
That's too much. I love animals. I get it. Whatever. Put a sweater, but the baby carriage, that's too much for me. That's crazy, man. I would not. That's a bark mitzvah kind of level.
Oh, my coworker Larry is watching this.
Oh my God, they're so bad. They're everywhere. He's totally right.
Yeah.
Your dog needs exercise. It's not.
Larry.
It's not a baby that can't actually get up and start walking yet. It's a dog. It can
walk, hopefully.
It's got 4 of them. It can, take off.
Yeah, one of these days we'll have to get Larry on the show. He'll be the first coworker of mine that will be on the show. First person.
That'd be cool.
Local. Yeah. Not today, Larry, but one of these days.
We will have to grill him for stories.
Yeah, well, I have to be careful about the stories because most of my stories I'm saving until after I retire because it would be safe to tell them that I'm no longer working.
It looks like Simon's got something over there.
What's going on? Trying to get to Japan for free.
What does this say? Nihon ni ikimasu. I don't see it. Eiken something. Oh, you're like a British gentleman.
He's whoring himself out, basically.
All right, so you're going to be somebody's gentle British gentleman.
Well, I'm taking tips from our guest here.
Oh yes.
I think it was the Gimme Breakman's thing with Tomoko, and they were talking about like what the Japanese girls like the most, like which nationality is non-Japanese, and they love the British gentleman, man, every single time. And I'm like, that's a stereotype. Every British person I met is so rude. I'm jealous. Their image of Americans is the fat Yankee, right? And I'm like, no, man. You'd be a ladies' man over there. You'd be Ike man. That's
No, you're right with that. You should hear what Simon says about all our guests after you leave. He's awful.
that Michael guy, God, he was so fat.
Oh dear. Of course I joke. But you should all know that one.
Ginny, I was gonna ask you. I wanted to do Birthright, but I'm not Jewish, and so I emailed them, and they're like, "Yeah, no, of course not. You're not Jewish. There's no chance in hell." But is there any like alternative for someone that would just like? Obviously, I just want to go there for free and just kind of check it out. I'm interested, but did you do Birthright? And
I did not. I'm stereotypically Jewish, but like as far as like religious goes, like the religion itself, I'm kind of like Jew-ish. I'm like Jewy. I've got like a Jewy center, but I think it was offered to do Birthright, but I never did it because I was. And I think I still am at the point where I'm like, why would anybody want to go there? Like right now, like you get shot and shit. But I don't know. That's a good question. There's got to be something, like working on a kibbutz or something.
I think is that the community like thing that people all live together.
Yeah. But why would you want to do that? That seems so hard.
Mikey's here.
There's like no internet there.
I just want to know if you're related to, and I remembered his name, Phil Silver.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He's my uncle.
Oh wow.
Uncle Duke, yeah, he plays the mean saxophone. Yeah.
Excellent.
We're totally related. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my God, I love that show.
That was good, wasn't it?
Yes. Oh.
Mikey. Oh, hi, Mikey.
Oh,
Mikey
so
Jenner's with us.
Before I leave shortly and return, tell us more about this Japanese sugar mama. I mean, you told us a lot in your video, but...
Yeah, so, I mean, I got some dislikes in there, so I don't know what that's about, but, yeah, who knows? Why would people be upset about that? Yeah. So, basically...
This seems like something I should vlog. I'm doing vlogs right now. This seems like a good story to be vlogged. So I'm going to vlog us.
Okay, right. You're on camera. You're on camera now, Michael.
Yeah. Okay, Mr. Michael. So we got some interesting stories going on here at 3 Old Dudes on their weekly show here. First of all, thank you guys for having me. I don't think I said that to.
Oh, thank you for coming.
You're welcome.
Yes.
Yeah. Now that I'm vlogging them, they got all silent.
Oh, yes.
Oh no! This is Jenny. She's Jewy in the middle. There we go.
Yeah. There we go. So what's this about a sugar mama?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to be misleading. because people think sugar mama or sugar daddy and they think like buying cars and like fur coats. It's not like that. The only thing is that it's just reverse gender roles. So usually like the stereotype is that the guy will take a girl to dinner and pay for it, and the guy will rent a car for vacation, and it was just reverse because she's a little bit older than me, and that's just the way it is. So I love it. It's pretty good. And I made sure I checked with her. I like messaged her and I said, hey, I posted the video. She's cool with it. And I'll probably go back to Japan and see her. It's pretty good.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, I think it's more common. If you want like a legitimate sugar mama, I would suggest working at a host club. And I have some friends that have done that. But you have to drink. Like, watch a documentary on it. You will like destroy your liver. That's a huge part of it. And that's like the real like fancy sugar mamas. But I think it's actually illegal for gaijin to work there, so it's got to be really under the table. Any mizu shobai, which is like any prostitution type work, definitely a no-go because you have very specific visas. It's like instructor visa, nani, engineer visa. So if there's no visa for gaijin, it's like you're going to be a prostitute. That's no-go.
So you're gonna have to watch the rest of the show to find out more about this story, because I just realized like midway through as I was recording everything that I had my headphones in, so they couldn't hear anything. But
oh no!
Check them out, and also check out Mike. So what was your channel name as well, Mr. Michael?
Captain. Yeah.
Yep. Jackass Gaijin. Oh, CaptJasBlog.
Jackass Gaijin.
How dare you?
Channel name?
How dare you? Yeah. CaptJasBlog. CaptJasBlog.
Okay. Cool. Yep, and check out 3 Old Dudes. There's 3 of them.
Yeah,
and
if you want to be a prostitute in Japan, check out CaptJasBlog's channel. There we go.
Propaganda. Don't listen to him. So, what is your channel name? I subscribed. I clicked you before the show, but is it just Jenny Silver, like YouTube/Jenny Silver? Or?
Oh, hang on. Okay.
I did try putting links in my advert, but it didn't work. I don't know.
I have 2 channels. I have my main channel, which was supposed to be Jenny Silver, but this bitch who's like a pop star in Sweden with the same name took it, so I'm the Jenny Silver. And the other channel is Japanese IRL, which is just Japanese IRL channel. So it's Japanese in real life channel.
Which one had your Hanukkah videos? I watched some of those.
That's the main channel. The Jenny Silver channel. That's
that's the one with Dracula clip.
I'm like scared to be behind camera. Like every time I'm vlogging and shit, I just feel weird. But like this is fine. Like I feel like this is fine. But like on some of my videos, I'm watching and like I'm editing. And I'm like, God, I go on a lot of pills. What is wrong with you?
Yeah, I think it's because there's other people. It's kind of awkward talking to a camera, right? I was very weird about video blogging the first, and I'm shitty. I talk way too much when I meet people. I talk, I don't ever shut up. But it's just weird when there's no one else there. So you're just kind of like staring, and you just feel I feel so stupid in public. Does anybody else feel stupid walking around with the camera? Like, I'm a millennial.
Oh, yeah. I'm used to it.
I tried a little intro at the train station today, and it's just like, fuck everybody, stop watching me.
Yeah, I don't do that too often.
Oh, sorry, go on, Robert.
Oh, but when I have a Steadicam smoothie for my iPhone 4S, and when I took that out and I was recording, everyone was coming up to me saying, "What is that?" Because it has this big contraption with a weight on it and a gimbal mount to keep the video nice and smooth, which it does a good job of. It's just extra nerd factor, that's all.
You can even have those for the 6 and the 6S yet?
Yeah, I think it's just. I think you just change the mount. You just order the specific mount for it, and I forgot how much it was. It was 180 or something like that.
Yeah.
Well, as CaptJasBlog knows, I just video and then use stabilization features.
Yeah, I mean optical stabilization goes a long way too.
It's trippy. The bars, everything in the middle. It looks like I'm hallucinating on acid or something when I watch Simon's videos.
It's a very cheap acid trip. YouTube video editor. I can recommend it.
How come you guys have fancy little titles at the bottom of your
That's our lower thirds, dear. We have lower thirds.
Lower thirds?
Lower thirds. If you go into your Google Hangout toolbox.
And I just lost the connection, which is why mine disappeared, as you said this.
Yeah, I was like, oh, he went away so quickly. I hope I didn't talk over his goodbye sequence.
So if you go to your Hangout toolbox, that's that little thing with the spanner. Click on it, and the first thing that comes up in the right menu bar is a little sort of silhouette in a circle. Click on that, and then you can fill in all your details, and then you press on.
Oh my goodness! It looks like I have some work to do because I have. Oh my goodness! I'll do this later. Okay.
I noticed Victor made a video the other day for especially for Strawberry Mochi, instructing how to. They're on after this, aren't they?
It's almost time.
Was that recently? I didn't see it.
Yeah, I think he made it last night. It's been up, but I think she's on after us. And is 2.5 for Yarges on today? Anybody know? Any comments?
No idea.
You better get ready then, because I'm about to leave.
Okay.
It's going to be a hangout marathon today.
Mike says hi.
Hi, Sarah.
You'll be on soon. Yeah, Sarah's just getting ready.
Having breakfast.
Into her mouth and
shoveling food into her mouth.
It might be a challenge to plug in your microphone, Sarah, but...
there's no 2.5 for Yarges today, says...
oh, no, it's going to be all right.
I got it. Awesome. I got it. Woo!
Oh, you should have a Dewey in the middle as yours.
Oh.
Why am I backwards? Is that just because...
That you see it backwards, everybody else sees it forwards.
Oh, you got it.
Yes.
Oh, okay, that's easy.
Yeah, I'm just going to swap batteries and pop. Oh.
So,
I know so you guys can tell me what movie.
Sorry, Michael, we've been hogging the microphone here. Sorry.
No, you're good. I was going to ask Jenny actually, when did you go to Japan, and how long have you been here? Why did you come to Japan?
Oh my goodness.
Okay, ready?
I first came here when I was in high school, and I was I got a scholarship to study abroad here for like a semester or a few months or something. And then I liked it, so I knew I wanted to come back. So I came back on Jet, and that was in 2007, and I've been here ever since.
Oh shit! So that's why your Japanese is so good. Okay. 2007. Wow.
Well, I still have a lot of problems. I still have a lot of mistakes.
So
I do it in English too. My English.
See you guys soon.
See you, Robert.
Oh, okay. See you, Robert.
Make sure you get a full complement of pills. Come on.
Get some for me too.
That's a one for you.
Share with the rest of us.
Wow, I sit low.
Good enough to share.
Sarah, you need a cushion. There we go.
I wish I got a pillow to sit on, so I sit a little higher. Don't do that, actually.
Get the telephone books.
This is Sarah. She used to stand in for me.
For you?
Well, yes. Sometimes we can't always be do the show, and we have about three replacements for Dean, and I have one replacement, and here she is.
It's a little better.
I don't know. 3 replacements for Dean. I personally think that it's something to do with my weight.
Right, there we go. Now I can hear y'all. Hello.
Hey.
Yeah.
So you are now officially an American citizen, a Canadian citizen.
No, I'm not a citizen. I'm a permanent resident.
Ah.
Yeah.
Which is,
What's the difference?
Basically, I could do everything a citizen could do in this country except vote, and I'm pretty sure I can't serve jury duty.
Oh, well.
No jury duty. Aww.
Yeah, I know. I've had to serve jury duty in America before, so yeah, I'm not complaining about that part.
I always threw out my notice. I threw it out and ripped it up, and I mean theoretically, if I ever got a notice, which I totally didn't.
Oh, because actually that's a criminal act.
Because there was no way to verify that it actually got to my address, so I
see.
And nobody in the Oh, somebody's got me. Switch me off. Switch me off.
It's not me. Not me.
Yeah. How much do you get paid for jury duty these days?
Oh, geez, not much.
Who's got the YouTube open?
Not me.
Yeah,
I do.
Yeah, it's. Huh.
Wow.
Is that better? That's better. Oh, no, it's not. I keep hearing myself. It's terrible. Oh, God.
I'm confused.
I haven't got YouTube open, so it's not me.
I've only got the comment pop out, so.
Yeah, these come from the hangout because there's no delay.
That's weird.
It is. Everyone's got headphones on.
Yeah. Well, I had YouTube on, but I had it muted. Now I'm out of YouTube completely. Yeah.
Hello.
Yes, they do.
That seems a bit better.
Oh, that's... No. Okay.
I think that's good.
Keep going. I gotta go back. I gotta see what you're saying.
So, testicles.
Oh, wow. Testicles, 1, 2, 3. Who's got 3 testicles?
Mr. CaptJasBlog, I just recently discovered you and your channel and everything. So how did you get to Japan, and like, what was your Japan story?
I mean, it's the same as most people's. Oh, this echo! Holy crap! It's so hard to think. I gotta. All right. Is that bad for everyone else? I think it stopped. There we go. Okay, so same as most people. I grew up. I liked like Dragon Ball Z video games and stuff. But then I started to explore it, and I like asked my parents for a Japanese book and yada yada yada. And I just like love the culture and kind of like idolized it. And then I came here with nothing, with only like $50, and on a tourist. We're lucky as Americans to get on entry 3-month visa. From there, I looked for a job, ALT, and have been there for about a year and a half. I'm in America right now.
Okay. Oh, I thought you were still here. No. Okay, you went back.
I just got a 3-year visa approved, so I probably will go back. Yeah.
Awesome. Congratulations.
Yes.
That is.
Thanks.
That's a very lucky thing these days.
Yeah, well, actually, I think they've been kind of, because the economy's been like going down. You know, they know that they need to get more people to work the like shitty jobs, and so they're trying to like get more Gaijin coming in. I think like some of my friends have been here or been there in Japan for like 10 years, and they keep getting 1-year visa, and but some of like the newer ones are getting 3 years, 5 years. You know, so I think Abe is trying to loosen it up. I don't know. I mean, what do you get now? Because you said you've been there since 2007?
Yeah, it just kind of depends. I've been pretty lucky. I've been getting 3 years for the most part. So hopefully they'll continue to do that. I think going through the JET program, that certainly helped because, I don't know. Well, the first one, you're pretty much guaranteed to get the 3 years because you have to, like, the contract is... It's 1 year renewable, but it's for like up to 3 years generally, and you can go more sometimes. And then after that, I was just lucky. I don't remember if I've gotten 1 year before. Knock on wood, because this is my visa renewal year, so I'm like, don't fix it.
So I was going to say, the 3-year visa, that's for working or what?
Yeah, for working or like. A lot of a friend of mine, I thought she was on a dependent visa, but I guess she's not. Her husband is, and she just got like 1 year recently, and I was like, no, that can't be. But
I heard it depends. Like the bigger the company, the better, because you fill out the paperwork and it says like, you know, how many employees does the company have? How much money does it make every year? And so if it's a huge company, it'll help you. But like I have a friend, the one who only keeps getting 1 year, they work for GABA. And so for anybody's not in Japan, GABA is like it's like an eikaiwa. It's like a, you know, like English teaching school, but it's more of a business, and they get a lot of like high turnover rate. And so I think they know, and they know when people use them for a visa. Some people get a visa, then quit the job, so they're more skeptical. But JET's a really like well-founded, respected company. So that makes sense why you get 3 years.
Yeah, but, you know, it's funny too, because like after my jet contract expired, I wanted to find a job to stay to be in Tokyo, because my city was stopping their jets, so I couldn't recontract anymore. So I was like, I want to stay, but I need to find a job. So I called like 1-800-GABA, and I was like, hey, you know, I can teach English. I want to work for your school. Like, can you hook me up with a visa? Because my visa is going to expire. And they're like, oh, well, you can apply from outside of Japan. I'm like, but I'm inside of Japan, and I need a job, and I need a visa. Can you hook it up? And they're like, oh, totally, we can totally hook it up, as long as you've been here for 6 months. I'm like,
wow.
Come on. So, like, if I wanted to work for a company like that, I would have had to, like, go all the way back to the States and apply there. And you know that it takes a long time when you're applying from over there. And it's just like, why would you do that? There's somebody, like, willing to work here. And I'm sure I wasn't the only case, but they would rather they go all the way back and then come all the way back.
You probably talking to someone who probably didn't know what they were really talking about, it sounds like.
Yeah, I hope.
It wasn't somebody from sort of an Indian call center, was it? Hello. No. She sounded like she was American too, actually, and she just kept like repeating the same shit. And I'm like, you know, we speak the same language, right? We even speak the same frickin' dialect, and I get you.
Or maybe someone was afraid for her own job.
Maybe.
Captain, I don't know whether to call you Captain or Michael. What can I call you?
Either or, whatever you feel like.
Okay, Michael, Crown in comments was asking, did you apply specifically for a 3-year visa, or did you get it unexpectedly?
So I applied for 5 years, and I think it's kind of like haggling. If you apply for higher, then they don't want to give you, like it says in the application, it's like you may not get what you request. And so I think if you apply for 1 year, they're like, oh, phew, somebody that's okay with it. They give you 1 year. But it depends on your company if they're okay with it. One thing for anybody who wants to do the student route, Abe, I hear, is throwing scholarships at Gaijin because they want to get students in a more, they know English is important for an international economy, yada yada. Mm-hmm. So even really nice colleges like that are really difficult to get into for local Japanese, I know it's unfair, it's reverse racism, but as like a Gaijin, it's lucky you can get like full ride. And as Jenny was saying, like when she called GABA, it's easier to get those scholarships if you're out of Japan, because the whole idea is they're trying to bring people in. So people who are already here, married, and are settled and are going to live off campus, that's not going to help them with what they're trying to do. So some people, I have friends that have left, applied for the scholarships online for school, and then came back with a student visa. And you're allowed to work a little bit on that. So just keep your options open if anybody's trying to get into Japan. I don't know.
Yeah, visa stuff is pretty tricky sometimes. It's so irritating to go through it because you never know. Like, you can do everything by the book, and technically they could fuck you over on something. And so it's like, even if you know you're doing everything right, there's still that like ounce of fear that's like, oh, if they hate me, they could screw me over right now. But I don't think that would happen. I don't know anybody that's happened to, but there's always that fear every time I go to renew. I'm like, fuck,
I'm sure if you go to Victor's channel, you'll find
I'll have to watch my own.
That is
I'll have to watch my own deportation video again. I guess it's good I made that.
Yeah, it makes me. I just finished dealing with Canadian immigration, and the stuff I had to do sounds so simple by comparison.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Man, after the Paris attacks, I flew into America, and it was insane. They had, like, before they still had the signs up, and it was like, okay, U.S. citizens, Canadian citizens is like one line, and then it's like anybody else, you got to go through this line and check.
Right.
And they didn't care. They said everybody, American, you still, and it was, we were in there for like 2 hours, and I think it was because of that, just like really thorough check. And it was like a dystopian future 1980s movie, like they're taking pictures, cameras everywhere, and you have to scan and fingerprints, and it's insane.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, they're doing that to U.S. citizens? Wow. Because Navy Toronto, they actually have some kind of deal set up where while you're still in the terminal in Toronto, you're going to American Customs. And I think when I went through, their machines were down. So everyone, once you because usually what you do, instead of having to fill out the annoying cards that you usually fill out in the airplane, you use the machines. Excuse me, and then go talk to a border agent. But yeah, so it was business as usual there, but they don't usually bother. I've never been photographed or fingerprinted going through there. But and this was a couple weeks ago when I last went through.
But this is going from America to Canada?
No, from Canada to the U.S.
Oh, wow. Where are you from?
I'm originally from Arkansas, but we're here in Toronto right now.
Right. Yeah, my dad's from Arkansas, actually. That's where he grew up for. Yeah.
Where in Arkansas?
I think he was close to Little Rock, but he moved when he was, I think, maybe like 5. And grew up in Colorado, but like he born in Arkansas. So.
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Small world. Yeah.
Oh my God, my dog is sleep barking. I don't know if you can hear her.
Oh no! Oh.
We've bored Mana-chan to sleep. Sorry, I'm sorry.
Oh. Nothing's funnier than nothing's funnier than a little dachshund sleep barking. My mother had one several years ago, and he would sleep bark all the time.
You're so funny.
I know it's.
It sounds like he's kind of throwing up a bit or something.
Oh, I know. And now, one of the dogs my parents have now, she runs in her sleep.
Oh, I love that. Mana-chan, she's a Japanese Kai, so she doesn't really bark much anyway. They're really, really quiet dogs. So, when she does bark, she, doesn't know how to bark. So, it kind of comes out as a mess. It's when she sleep barks, it's just she just pushes air through her, mouth, and, it gets stuck in her little cheek, so it's just kind of like a little... But she's like a dog. She's not like a yip dog, so she makes little...
Yeah.
My dog Sleep Meow. She tries to imitate the cat.
My cat, she's actually sleeping on the chair back there. I don't know if you get to see her. Oh yeah, you can see her behind the lower third. A couple of times I've heard her sleep meow.
She doesn't sleep bark. She just tries to.
Well, no, she does do it when she's happy. She does do a bark. It's just like a.
Oh my God! You have to record that. That would be so funny.
Yeah, it's hard to get that because sometimes when it just depends. Because even when she's happy, sometimes she'll give you just a full meow, and other times she'll do a bark. So it's hard to predict when I need to record it.
It's the dog cat cartoon all over again.
We have a cat that is very aloof. That runs around the house. It sparkles. Most people have seen her, but she is at the moment stalking Sky's Murray Darling python. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
She lies. She sits in front of the cage and just watches the snake.
Oh dear.
Oh, the snake has been on the show. Yes.
But snakes don't move that much, so how's it that interesting?
No, well, I think she's just sort of going like this, looking it up and down, thinking, can I eat all that at once? I don't know. But, yeah, she's, you've got to get her, because she's half Siamese, so she can be quite grumpy.
Yeah, they're talkative.
Yeah, she isn't too much.
You can have a conversation.
You can. When she's in the mood. Oh dear, she's on top of the snake's cage. Sky, excuse me for a minute.
Oh dear.
Animal drama on Three Old Dudes. The cat is about to eat the snake. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Oh God, I wish I could turn my camera around. This is just too cool. There we go. Yeah. Oh dear. That was fantastic.
Well, if
guys.
you ever find the snake missing, you know who to blame most likely.
Yeah. Or if the snake has a gigantic lump in the middle of it. Yeah. Well,
Oh!
I don't even think she'd be able to swallow the tail.
Huh?
She wouldn't even be able to swallow the cat's tail.
Well, I know that, but still.
I'm going to move on.
Anywho, yes, that was entertaining. Sorry you all missed it.
People were talking about pets, bringing home live animals. So, fortunately, never had to deal with that. George is strictly indoors.
Awesome.
Hey, Bushido Devil Dog. Hey.
Bushido Devil Dog?
Bushido Devil Dog's incoming.
Oh, there we go. Here we go.
Hello.
Yeah. I thought he was like coming here. I was like,
Oh.
Lucas in here.
Let's go. Oh, yeah.
So, Jenny, I was going to ask you, because there was a little bit where I went through a, I guess what they call it, like I asked my like Gaijin senpai, I was like, man, I'm struggling with Japan, you know, like my visa's about to expire, and this is before, now I have the 3-year. I was still in my first year, it was about to expire, and that's why I was doing the hitchhiking thing. And I thought, I'm not sure, should I renew it? I'm not sure if it's a good fit for me, yada yada, blah blah blah. So I asked like everybody, you know, why do you love Japan? Why do you stay, for the people that stayed long term? And so for you, you're like a lot of people, they're like married to a local, they have kids, so they're stuck here whether they like it or not, for better or for worse, you know. But you clearly, you love, there's something about Japan that you love. Because I don't know if it's your husband, I saw in the video, but he's a Gaijin, right? So what makes you stay in Japan?
Well, you know, and there are times, like I'll be completely honest, there are times where I'm like, I want to go home. And you know, even recently, I've lost my JoJo, and sometimes you just kind of have to figure out like, well, what do you like about living here, and what's convenient, and like what are the sacrifices that you would have to make in both places. And so comparatively and financially, you know, it's a good place for us to be, and it's not. It's not a very romantic decision when you're making that decision. You just have to think about it in a very practical way. Like, you know, Tokyo is great. It's wonderful. It's fun and it's amazing. But you know, sometimes when I go in there now, I'm just kind of like, oh my god, I just want to go. So like the excitement of a place is not enough for me. So it has to be like, okay, well, think about things like, you know, the boring shit like insurance, or like, I don't like to drive, so I love that I can stay here without having a car, and, you know, health insurance. I mean, there are benefits to both countries. Like, you know, I think in the States I get more of the care that I would like to receive, but it's very expensive. And then here I get care, and it's very, very cheap and very affordable, but maybe it's not the best. And I know that's inviting like hella trolls to be like, oh, it is the best, but I mean, it's not ideal for me. Yeah. So I think, just think about like what you like and like where you want to be and like what you want to do, and then the place should kind of fit around that. And, yeah, it's cool. It's fun living here too. It's cool, and it's got its benefits for sure. So we like to stay. And also there's like that, like when you stay here, it kind of becomes harder to move. Especially if you get situated in an apartment you like or something. Like right now, I like where we are. I like this place, so I'm like, don't make us move. Like, don't make us move again. I can't do it, you know, because oftentimes for jobs you have to like move because it's just way too far. And I'm just like, Jason, like if you get a different job, can we please not move? Like, I mean, I know that we're not in like the best, like the most convenient area, but I can't move yet. No more.
Yeah,
no more.
Where are you at? Roughly,
I'm in.
I'm not gonna. You know.
Oh no! It's in Scuba. Well, they call it Scuba Science City, but it's Scuba in Ibaraki, which is like right outside of Tokyo. So we're like 45 minutes away from, like 30 minutes away from Akihabara.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So it's really nice and convenient, but it's not Tokyo. But I kind of like that. We get more space out here for cheaper rent. The rent in Tokyo is ridiculous. It's crazy. It's so high. Yeah, but I was like talking to somebody in, where was it? Like Denver. And she was telling me that like the rent in Denver is like the rent in Tokyo now. Because especially since they legalized weed. Like everybody wants to live out there, so like rent just like skyrocketed, and now like the prices that she was telling me, I was like, damn, that's like Tokyo prices. That's crazy.
All right. I'm from Denver, and I'm in Denver now. I just came back. And I think I left before we legalized weed. So like I voted, I said, hell yeah, legalize that shit. And then I don't even smoke weed anymore. I still don't smoke, I don't drink, I don't know anything. But I think it's cool. I legalized it, left, came back, and like before I came back, everyone on my Facebook's like, oh my God, all these foreigners moving in, and foreigners, I mean like other people from America, not like Syrian refugee, but oh man, Oklahoma people. Yeah, they're just complaining. But like,
so is it really like what she was saying?
No,
is it really
that's the
that
thing.
high?
No. My friends have gone to Chicago, California, and like LA, and they came back and they're like, no, dude, Colorado is starting to grow, and so yeah, there's like gentrification and stuff, and yeah, the it's insane compared to what it was, but compared to Tokyo, no, Tokyo is insane. I think it goes like Tokyo, and then there's like like LA, Chicago, and then Denver. It's really not that bad, but compared to like we're used to like just a lot of open space and just like we're spoiled. So yeah.
Maybe my friend was spoiled.
No.
And also just not a very good shopper, maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, rent out in Toronto, actually in any Canadian city right now, is for cities the size of like Toronto, which is the biggest city in Canada, and it's only like 2.5 million people. It's like the rent is just nuts.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even have any concept of rent anymore, because like the last time I was paying for rent was like in 2007 or 2006, and a lot has happened during that time, so I don't even know what like a standard rate would be.
Yeah, and my apartment that I rented in Little Rock, actually I was able to live in downtown Little Rock as just a graduate student, but by the time I moved out, I never got a pay raise, but I was really being squeezed by the increasing rent because they were trying to gentrify the downtown, and so there was no way that I probably would have gotten approved to live there rent financially. Now, if I tried to move there now as a student, which I'm not anymore.
In that respect, I'm quite lucky. I mean, nobody in their right mind would attempt to gentrify the part of Belgium I'm living in. So I'm able to have a 3-bedroomed apartment with a kitchen, dining room, and all sorts, and a garage, and still be able to afford it on for a part-time job. So I'm quite happy. So please don't gentrify my apartment. I'll be the only gentleman here.
Yeah, I mean, because where we are, it's a 5-bedroom house, and it's what do we pay a week? $350 a week. So I don't know how that converts to other.
$350 a week.
Yeah.
Right.
Like US dollars?
Not sure what.
No, Australian dollars.
Australian.
Like, it's monopoly money, but.
Yeah, it's monopoly money.
All I know is American things. I can't do other dollars.
Oh shit! I've gone through my bottle of wine. I'm going to have to get.
Well, at the moment, I think the Australian dollar's buys about 70 cents US. So, yeah, monopoly money is a correct analogy.
Well, I just remember, like, when I first came out here, like, the yen was doing pretty good, especially compared to the dollar. So it was like yen was monopoly money at that time, and now it's totally flipped. It's like the same rate, but just backwards. So now it's like, why didn't I like save all that money and send it home? That would have been like such a good plan, such a good investment. But instead, I like bought shoes and stuff, and yeah.
Yeah, the Canadian dollar has really slipped compared to the U.S. dollar. So actually, all my savings are still in U.S. dollars, so that's actually helping me out a lot right now. Of course, it's gonna. I need to pay off a little bit of money I owe my parents when I start working, and that's gonna suck. Because the exchange rate.
I cashed in a savings bond like the last time I visited my family. It was like from, I don't know, maybe it was from my bat mitzvah. Oh my god! But it was like from like the 90s.
Oh
and
wow!
It had like not even reached its like value that it was supposed to get to, and I was just like, you know what, this is like 20 years, and no, this is a bad investment. I'm just gonna cash it in. And the bank teller like looks at me like, fuck you making me do this. I haven't seen one of these in years. Like, I haven't had to do one of these forever, so. I felt really bad. And I was just like, I feel bad, but give me my money, please.
Yeah, I think they went to. I heard somewhere that for bonds they went to a completely online system in 2012.
Huh. Oh wow. So to just like buy them or?
Yeah, I guess so.
Huh. Does anybody buy them anymore?
You have like the bank book. Did you have the bank book? Or?
Yeah.
That's something from the 80s. I thought when I first saw that, I'm like, what? Like it's like a checkbook. You have to like write in and stuff, and you scan it and stuff.
Yeah, it like prints it out, and you hear the dot matrix sound going off and everything. And it's like you're going into a bank. It's 2015, and you're going into a bank, and you hear dot matrix.
I know that
it's
is
weird. It's weird. And a fax machine. You hear that dot matrix, and then you have like a fax machine in the background because they're still faxing stuff. And I'm like, what is this? Stop!
Well, when I was there, I had to sort of carry all my cash around with me. I have this little sort of like thing that I had tucked in my underpants.
Oh, that the
full of money. I had about $2,000 worth of yen stuffed in my underpants. And I went to this hotel.
You had them on?
Yeah, well, I had them on. Yeah, and I went to this hotel. Oh, wow. And excuse me, and I was like tucking my hands down my trousers.
Yeah, like how do you pay? Like if you're at a convenience store, doesn't it look like you're about to like whip it out or something?
Basically, yes. I was at a hotel reception, and I like pushed my hand down my trousers.
Oh my!
Doesn't give me that.
At least you didn't. I mean, you weren't sweaty in that, were you?
Well, no. I had my yen safely in a clear plastic Ziploc bag inside. My yen is still safe.
Well, I'm going to set up because Rob is back. It was nice to talk to you.
Oh, nice to talk to you.
Nice meeting you too.
Nice seeing you, Sarah.
Nice seeing
you.
You
Go to the toilet now.
And stick the
we're off. Ah.
So, when are all the dudes coming to Japan?
Yeah.
You'll have to ask them. I mean.
I would love to sort of. I would love to get over there as soon as possible, but financially, I'm just not able to at the moment.
Yeah, it's crazy. The plane fares. But
while the Australian dollar is such a.
Yeah.
Sorry, go on. Yeah.
You're technically closest, right?
They want you to come back on.
Start
the
computer. Dang, I was going to sneak off the door.
She was going to go back to sleep, but now...
Well, that's pretty good. I'm going to make some more coffee.
But you know the computer's already booted up by the time you walk in the kitchen.
Yell out coffee.
Because of the Samsung Evo 850 Evo that I installed in it. It boots up lickety-split now. You might want your mug.
Domesticity.
Three old dudes. the married couple, 3 old dudes.
Yeah. My doctor liked my hat, by the way.
All right.
And I can sit in my car and drive without having to take it off, so that's even better. So hooray to Nissan Maximas for having adequate headroom.
I can't sit in my car and drive with this on. That doesn't work. I do have it. I do carry it in the back seat of on sort of like the in the back of my car. So people driving past me on the motorway do see my hat.
Nice. Does it like fit though? I mean, because like it's pretty tall.
Yeah,
well, I can't drive with it on, but if I take it off and put it on the back.
The parcel shelf.
On the parcel shelf, that's the word. Yes, if I put it on the parcel shelf when I drive to England, yes, people see that as I drive past.
Yeah, it was my psychiatrist I went to get prescription for more medication. So
that was really fast.
Yeah, it was because I made arrangements yesterday. My appointment was next week, but I ran out of my modafinil early, so I arranged.
You should break it out, crush it up, snort a line. 3 old dudes.
Oh, no. I do not want to snort this because it, as a pill, and I don't mind pills, right? I have no problem with pills. This stuff tastes horrible. This is the worst tasting pill I've ever come across. I can't imagine what it would be like up my nose.
We get mad at these things because...
So everybody has to go and see their psychologist after the show. There we go.
Yay!
This is my psychology. It's my you know what I mean.
Yeah. We are therapy.
We should use that as a tagline, shouldn't we? We are therapy.
Mm.
Wow.
Everybody go change it. Everybody go change it. We are therapy.
Okay, send me the link on Facebook or something.
Huh?
The link on Facebook.
Oh, were you selling your microphone, Jenny? Or you had a microphone? Was it on Facebook that you were selling that microphone?
Oh no, it was just on sale.
Oh, okay, right. You're not selling your particular microphone.
Yes, I've seen those particular ones, the Yetis, go on sale at one of my favorite stores, the first one I used to go to, for $90. And that's the lowest I've ever seen it.
What was it? It was like $45 or something that I saw them. And so
wow.
I was just like, oh, everybody, this is on sale. This is a good microphone. Yay.
Yeah. I don't have that.
Maybe I'm just going to go ahead and change this lower third back to Jew-ish after that, because
I have a Nessie, so it's not quite to the scale of the Yeti, but has a nice head on it.
Yeah, I like the blue microphones. They're really good. And I also have an Audio-Technica as well, because this one doesn't want to work with some of the other recording programs.
Oh, really?
So if I do home recordings, then there's like, they call it like crunching mosquitoes or something, or like crackling mosquitoes. Like it has this little beep, 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 beep sound in the background, and it's like a software issue, so I had to get a different, I wanted to have a backup mic anyway, so I just use that for recording at home, which I seldom do anymore.
What the heck?
Probably have to do more.
What
Sarah's
programs
back.
do you guys use to edit?
What's that? I usually don't, because I record stuff in studios, not for my YouTube stuff,
there we go.
for my job. But like when I'm at home, I just use like very basic stuff. Like I still use iMovie to edit movies and videos, and for sound, I use like things like GarageBand and like Audacity and nothing special. Usually I'll just send them the files and I'll be like, do this please. They'll tell me like everything that I need to do, and then I'll just leave it to them.
What's your job? What are you talking about? I thought you worked for Jet, or that was the first time you came, or.
Yeah, I was doing that, and now I'm a narrator, and I also do translation.
Wow.
Well, that's
I'm busy.
Yes, it's Jenny the voice.
Yeah, but like everybody thinks it's like cartoons and shit. But and granted, I would love to do that, but that's unfortunately not what it is. Yeah, but it's fun. I like it.
Right. No, so I do the same thing, but like your Japanese is pretty good, because I would do that like, narration and stuff, but it's all education. It's like podcast educational crap. But you say it like on your resume. You can be like, I'm a voice actor in Japan, and people think, oh, whoa, like anime, that's like your dream job. I'm like, no, it's just like, hello, how are you? And like there's things on Craigslist. They'll be like, we need a gaijin to read like 100 words, and we'll give you $30. And it's for like a voice recognition software and stuff. You get tons of those things.
Mm. Yeah, sometimes, but a lot of it is like promotional videos for companies, and like voicing over interviews. So like if there's an interview that's done in Japanese, like then I'll actually, especially for people who are blind or deaf, they want to have it translated into the other language, not just subtitled. So they'll have my voice over it, and of course it doesn't fit as well as the natural language, and I always suggest the natural language is better, but for things like news and stuff like that.
Are you also required to translate that, or is that translated for you before you do it?
Sometimes I do it together, but usually it's already translated very poorly, and then I go in and I'm like, you really want me to say this?
Google Translate version.
Yeah. So it's a definite advantage that can figure out what they were trying to say in Japanese, because if they show you the English, and then a lot of the times it's like, I honestly don't know what you're trying to say here. But if you can read Japanese, then you can be like, I see what you're trying to say. How about we just say it like this, and not say it as in a whole paragraph sentence?
Yeah.
And maybe add a couple of periods in there, and we'll be fine.
No offensive words. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, but it's a lot of like
offensive words.
yeah, but it's a lot of like promotional videos, and I do get to do commercial stuff sometimes. Like I did a commercial for sandwiches recently, and apparently it was on TV like all the time, and it was really bothering my friends, and I felt bad. And I don't get it because we don't get normal TV channels out here in the Science City.
Science channels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We get all the BS channels, which are actually BS. They're so boring. So we got Netflix. Yeah. Netflix.
The only thing I like on NHK was the Tuesday night dramas.
Like the Saigon drama? Is that the one you're talking about? Where they like reenact stuff that happens in other countries, or?
No, the dramas. I think they came on at 10:30. I had TV Japan up here for a while when I had cable. I paid $30 a month just to watch one weekly drama and occasional subtitled movie as well. But the dramas aren't subtitled, but they don't need to be. They're just so good. First time I was in Kyoto at a friend's grandmother's house, and her father turned on the TV, and it was some Japanese drama, and I was glued to it the whole time, and I totally ignored everybody until it was over. And my girlfriend was saying, "That's so rude." I said, "Well, he turned the TV on. It's not my fault."
Come straight.
Yeah, I love, actually, my favorite for Japanese TV is commercials, because my Japanese is pretty crappy. So that's the stuff I can understand, and my attention span is like, oh, wow, like 30 seconds of just like, it's insane. Like, you've seen some Japanese commercials. I think they're more insane than the TV. Like, they go over the top, really, like the ramen one where they like crush it up. They're like, let's go. That's my favorite.
Yeah, I like a friend of mine on Facebook who has been on the show, not on camera, and I'm echoing it because of the mic. Alexander Shiroki.
Oh yeah.
He posts the weekly Japanese commercials, the funny ones, on Facebook.
Oh, that's him that does that. Oh, right.
Yeah.
Ah.
And he was the inventor also of Catter Day, a very important day, which is today. Today is Catter Day.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, sure. I shared that bee sting post and then realized it was Catter Day. I think when I'm not talking, I should mute myself so there's no echo.
You sound like they're in the Grand Canyon. Somebody sounds like they're in the Grand Canyon.
Well, she's using a Samsung Go mic, which is a good mic, but when there's someone else in the room who has a voice that tends to carry a bit, it picks us both up. Well, it picks both of my personalities up at the same time.
No, you should sing now. We have a wonderful echo. You should sort of like...
Is anybody constipated? I can sing and help them out.
We all do. It's for all your medical needs. There we go.
Therapy and a laxative.
Yes, Lucas. Alexander really did invent Catter Day.
Oh, Frederick, my next Blender video will happen when it happens. Probably never. Oh dear, oh dear. Yeah, so I just typed in 6 days until Star Wars: The Force Awakens. She's excited.
Oh.
I'm
a total Star Wars nut.
I'm somewhat excited. Now, I don't have tickets to see it. My sister, my mother, and my brother have tickets to see it the day it opens.
Yeah.
With reserved seats.
Oh, right.
I'm like, oh, I'm sort of a little wary to watch it just because I was so into the expanded universe. And I've read
all the
books.
That's not canon
I'm
anymore,
afraid to see what they've done to it, but it's probably going to be good anyway. So.
It can't be worse than the first 3. I mean...
No.
Oh, the prequels, you mean?
Yeah. Or that's what I mean, like 1, 2, and 3, not the first, not 4, 5, and 6. Exactly.
Yeah.
I will say this: the real reason
exist during 4, 5, and 6.
according to the expanded universe, the real reason the Emperor created the Death Star was not to destroy rebel planets. It was because he foresaw a much greater threat to their civilization that had not yet entered their portion of the galaxy, but it was on the way, called the Yuzong Vong, if I'm pronouncing them correctly. And
I think that's right.
Using a bong. Using a bong is a big threat to the galaxy.
they used planets that were propelled with organic organisms that can manipulate gravity. So he needed a weapon that could destroy a planet in one shot. And that was why the clones.
That's a very interesting
were created. That's why all that was created.
I love, because I'm always hearing stuff like this from my brother and stuff too. So I'm gonna remember this and tell him. Yeah.
Okay, that's the only thing I'll say about the expanded universe. Then.
Aww.
we won't,
then I gotta freaking read it.
There's so many books. No. They were all pretty good, but near the end, it was getting a little ridiculous when one of Han's son became the Dark Emperor, the second Dark Emperor, and he had to be killed by his sister. Big spoiler, everybody! His sister was, I think, the Blade of the Jedi or something like that. Yeah.
Have you guys seen that YouTube video where they theorized that Jar Jar Binks is like an evil, like he's like
I have seen that, and you know what?
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense because there was a character in the expanded universe that was sort of like a bird-like creature that was always was sort of Jason, Han's son's mentor in the Force, and brought Jason to very strange places. It was like grooming him to become the next emperor, which he did. He just turned a little dark. That's all.
Just a little.
Well, I'm now officially completely lost.
But they just killed off too many good people in the expanded universe.
I'm also confused by the comments section here. Like, we go to sticky tape and then Durex, and I'm confused.
So the people in comments have quite a lot of them have gravitated here from Tokyo Tonight, and they're a bit bizarre in Tokyo Tonight.
Yes.
They have their own lives. We're just background noise to them.
I try to get on Tokyo Tonight when I can.
Yeah.
But it's usually the time that Jason is scheduled to talk with his parents. So,
I'll just say this once. That's my favorite YouTube show, Tokyo Tonight. I'll just say it once. There, I said it.
Are you allowed to say that?
Yeah. It's my favorite one.
Besides
I can say it
here.
Right? Well, this is my weekly therapy, so I don't think of it as a show.
All right, good save. Good save.
My favorite show to watch
weekly laxative and
Tokyo Tonight. But 2.5 is a close second.
Sorry, just glancing over. What the hell are they talking about? Durex is a brand of condom, isn't it?
Yeah, like how did you guys get some sticky tape to condoms to Death Star?
It's the name of sellotape, a brand of sellotape.
Oh.
Somewhere I've heard.
Huh.
You got really confused, didn't you, Simon?
A very painful way.
It was an awful mistake.
So like you tape it?
Right, I'm gonna take it off now.
Oh, it's a whole new way of waxing.
Oh, so can you hear me through his mic?
Yeah. We can hear you. We can hear you in the next room, Sarah.
Yeah, so you sound a little far away.
Well, it's part of the echo, isn't it?
I suppose so.
All right, we'll stick with this then.
Yeah, one thing I miss about the States, and I'm really glad to be back, is the free condoms at Planned Parenthood. They don't have that anywhere in Japan. You can't just like go somewhere and just grab a giant handfuls of condoms. They're expensive in Japan, man.
Yeah, and I like the ones in the U.S. anyway.
Oh my.
They're made in New Jersey, like me.
Are you free? Are you free?
Fantastic. That's just gold. Absolute gold.
Oh.
Yeah.
I got a message from Florida.
Oh.
All right. Is this a term of the week? Can I just do the term of the week from Oklahoma?
Okay.
Well,
You can do that one.
I mean, it's not strictly a term of the week. It was. I was chatting with Phyllis this morning, and she said, what was it? What was she saying? She said, it's just a quickie, no trailer. There we go. Just a quickie, no trailer. That's term of the week from Oklahoma. But carry on. Speed Gimp has now provided us.
Speed Gimp has provided us with quite the term of the week, I must say.
Oh God! Prepare yourself, Michael. you may want to throw up later.
Mushroom stamp. Verb. An act occurring after anal intercourse where the man removes his mushroom-headed warrior from his female participant's rectum or balloon knot and proceeds to take his poo-stained man-pole and slaps his partner in the face or forehead, whatever preferred, leaving a mark or stamp in the shape of the tip of the distributor's dong. Mushroom-esque.
Oh.
I mean, personally, if it gets to that point, I usually stop and say, let's take a shower.
Oh my God!
That would not happen if you'd used your sellotape properly. There we go.
My Durex has slipped off.
Oh, poor Mr. Cordyceps. Sorry, I hope we haven't perverted
Fuck!
I know.
Yeah, I remember. This comes from Florida.
I know it's time for strawberry mochi and a totally clean hangout.
Oh, okay. What's this totally clean hangout coming up? I missed that.
Well, it's either her or Kristen. I don't know. I'm not sure who's doing the hangout. I'm not quite sure.
Oh, do we have a link?
No.
I don't have a link. No. Oh. I'm not au fait.
So is that KNS TV that's doing the hangout?
KY Jelly. No, sorry.
I heard KY Jelly. What?
KY Jelly TV. KY Jelly TV.
I'm completely and utterly freaking lost. What are we talking about now?
Oh, well, we know 2.5 is not on tonight.
Okay.
So no 2.5, but there is a hangout somewhere.
There is a hangout somewhere, and it's the guaranteed no filth. There we go.
Well, if it's hanging out, they should push it back in.
Yes. Or put it in a Ziploc bag like I did. There we go.
Definitely.
There you go.
Oh, that Ziploc bag just took my brain to some.
Oh, Strawberry Mochi is doing a hangout.
Really? Oh, cool.
Oh, that's cool.
Right, everybody in comments, go to Strawberry Mochi and comment the term of the week and see what happens.
Oh, I don't think she would appreciate that. Yeah.
No, don't.
Don't. I don't see anything here. Okay, live with us at 11 p.m. Okay, so 11 p.m. So they've got 26 minutes left before she starts.
Okay. You've got 26 minutes to realign your mental state after watching this show.
Okay, I will post the link in the comments here. I found a link. Paste. Let's take out the YouTube thing. You'll all have to put your youtube.com whatever, but here's the watch link right there. And I'll post the full thing in our chat. So we can... There.
All right. I think
I'm gonna have to get going soon here because I've got a lot.
I think that's it for us anyway, isn't it?
Yeah, we're going to the after show.
We're going to the after show, yes.
I would love to join you in the after show, but I think I'm gonna have to plunk out for this week.
Oh, thank you very much for joining us.
Yes, thank you for joining.
Thank you
for having me, and Mr. Michael too.
Oh, somebody comment removed author withheld. Oh, this is the Strawberry Mochi. Okay. Alrighty.
Okay, we'll see you next week, folks. And next week we may have Caffeine Jedi, who was only with us for about 2 minutes last week. She may join again next week. There may or may not be dancing. We don't know yet. But anyway, see you next week, everybody. And I hope you enjoyed the show.
Thank you to our guests again.
And thank you very much. And after show link will be on our Facebook page and Twitter.
Okay.
So let me stop.
Hit the button.